In this tutorial, we are going to create a setting icon or cogwheel in Adobe Illustrator using the star tool. Now to get the star tool, you have to come to the toolbar, and if you see a rectangle here, you can just click on it and hold, and you will find some other options with it. So look for star tool and click on it, and if you click and drag on your canvas, it will create a star for you. And right now it's rotating while you are dragging your mouse. If you just press shift while you are creating, it will make it align, make it straight and align all the edges. Let's try again. Click and drag, and if you press shift, it will align all the edges and make it straight. Now while you are creating it, if you press top arrow key or bottom arrow key from your keyboard, which is up down arrow key, so if you press up arrow key, it will increase the points of star. So right now it's a 6-point star. You can increase it to 7, 8, 9, 10 and go on and on. I'm gonna go back to 5. We can also go to less than 5, so 4, 3, which is basically a triangle. I'm gonna go to maybe 8. Now there's one more setting attached to it. So while you are creating and holding your shift, and after you finalize how much point you want, you can use another key, which is control, or for Mac command. So if you press control or command and drag your mouse to the left side, it will make it less pointy, and if you go to other side, it will make it more pointy. I'm gonna go to selection tool, select all of them and delete them. Now let's try it again. So I'm gonna create a star and I'm gonna press shift to make it straight, and 8 points are fine for me. Now I'm gonna press control to make it more pointy, and I can release my mouse button and keyboard button. Now if you use direct selection tool from toolbar, the hotkey for that is A. If you select it, you can see some circular widgets here. I'm gonna press alt and scroll, or option and scroll for Mac to zoom in, and if you observe closely, you can see a circular tiny widgets. And I'm gonna zoom out a bit, and if you click on it and drag, it will make your corners rounded. You have to just click and drag to make them rounded. And if you want one corner to be rounded, you can click on it to select it first. Now if you click and drag, it will make it rounded. I'm gonna undo it, so press Ctrl Z or Command Z for Mac. And if you want all of them to be rounded together, you just have to select it using the direct selection tool, keep in mind. And now if you click and drag, it will make them rounded. Now there is again one more setting attached to it. Again, if you use down arrow key or up arrow key from your keyboard, it will make it chamfered. And if you press it again, it will make it inverted rounded. And if you press it again, it will again go for rounded. And if you press again, it will go for chamfered. And we are gonna use chamfer for it. Yeah, it's looking fine. Let's stop it here and release the mouse button, and you can see the cogwheel here. I'm gonna go back to selection tool and align it to center of the page and change its fill color to black. Now I'm gonna go to star tool again and click and hold to get your ellipse tool. You can also use the hotkey, which is L. And now if you click and drag, it will create a circle, but you have to press shift to create a proper circle, otherwise it will create an oval. So press shift while you are creating, so it will make a proper circle. I'm gonna go back to selection tool, select this cogwheel and change its size to 300. So put the value of 300 in width and align it to center again. And for this circle, I'm gonna go 100. Alright, let's align it to center and change its color to yellow or something bright so we can see it properly. Now I'm gonna make this center part hollow, the circle part. So select this circle and press shift to select the cogwheel. And if you go to Pathfinder, if you don't find Pathfinder here, you can always go to window and look for Pathfinder, but I'm gonna use it from here. And the second option is minus front. So if you click on it, it will minus the front object from the bottom one. So if I click on it, it will get hollow, and you can move around and check if it's hollow. Let's align it to center again, and I'm gonna change its color to white and change stroke value to maybe 4, 5, 6, and stroke, cap and corner rounded, and align stroke maybe outside. So this was the cogwheel tutorial. If you learned something new from it, consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.